Good morning, YouTube. How's everyone doing? BentCrypto here to give you another video. Today's video is going to be on the IOST side, IOST projects. The project name is PowerMine. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you how that project works, how it's been working for me, and the results. All right. Want to give a shout out to DMZ, Decentralized Minds, a great Telegram group where you can come and chill and talk about whatever. I did start another Telegram group. It is going to be myself as the admin and two other people. It's going to be the other two admins are going to be members of my design team. The greenhouse is going to be the name of it. And it's going to be a little bit more of a focus group. It's going to be invite only. It is private. If you want access, a link for the description or link for access is in the description below. That is an invite link. Also, if you want to, you can reach out to me directly. As you can see, it's t.me / BentCrypto or at BentCrypto in Telegram. You can reach me. All right. So we're going to be talking about PowerMine. So PowerMine, the way that this works is 80% of the purchase price goes to the mining pool. So right now, one Pmine is worth 5,300. 5,300. And if you buy, 80% of that goes to the bankroll. Their mining bankroll. What that means is they take your funds. We all put in funds, and there's going to be a big pool that they use, and they go to different other projects, and they invest heavy in those projects. Those projects would then pay dividends, and we all split those dividends up based on basically how many PowerMine that you have. All right. So instead of trying to go to different projects and trying, let's say it's 888, right? You're trying to go to 888, but instead of going there and you probably don't know what you're doing, or if you're going to frags and you don't know what you're doing, instead of going through all that trouble trying to understand it, or maybe it might be too complicated for you, you might like the idea that PowerMine will do that work for you, basically. So they're going to take your funds, invest it somewhere. It's a big pool of funds. They invest it somewhere, or different projects. As you can see, they have bankroll save. They're invested in bankroll save, bust a bit. They have Topia, and they tell you if it's a long-term hold or not. These are all the assets that PowerMine Club has. Over 3,000 frags, Tron Prime. Here's the list of things that they're involved in, and when they get dividends, they disperse it to Pmine holders. All right. So instead of you going out there and doing it yourself and maybe losing all the time, or maybe you're not understanding some of the DApps, this might be easier for you. So 10% of the buy-in is airdrop to existing holders. So if you were to purchase at 5,300, 10% of that would go to Pmine holders. So I'm a Pmine holder. So if you buy in, I would get a percentage of it, which is 10%, but to all holders. So I would get, if you get 5,300, I'll probably get 0.00 something of an IOST. All right. And then 10% goes to management fee. All right. So that's how Pmine works. They also have, they're also coming out with Perpetual Dice. It's coming soon. It's going to be a dice game on PowerMine. All right. And that's probably going to give us a little bit more dividends. And I'm going to show you the spreadsheet since I've been in Pmine. So I invested about 16,000 Pmine. Yes. So I invested about 16,000 Pmine, and my rewards have been about over 5,300. All right. I've been in about 45 days. So my daily rewards is about 119 IOST daily. That's my average. And then I'm about a third away from my ROI. My daily ROI is about 0.075%, which is a lot better than I expected because this is on IOST. And if you're not familiar with IOST, this is probably the best dividend return project that I am currently in, I will say. So right now I am fairly satisfied with PowerMine, how it's going, and I do understand that it's early. And if they release or launch the Perpetual Dice, that could be additional dividends for Pmine holders. So I'm looking forward to that. I want to see how that transpires, how it ends up becoming. Also, if you do need any tokens, any type of coins on the IOST side of things, you can always come to OtbTrade. Link for that is in the description below, and you can obtain certain tokens if you want to get involved. There's also Block Arcade, which is Tix tokens. Booty is iPirates, and IOST Moon is IOST Moon. There's also peer-to-peer listing as well. So and I believe that they're looking to take over or basically outdo. I think they have more transactions than IOST DEX, and they do. their interface looks way better. I want to bring up some great news here. I have an IOST node. If you do want to vote, I will show you how to vote for me. You would go to IOSTABC.com. I have a link in the description, so you don't need to go through all this trouble, but IOSTABC.com, go to producer vote. You just type in Bent, and then I'll show up here, BentCrypto. And then, if you'd like, you can vote for me. What's going to happen once I reach 2.1 million votes? 50% of the rewards go to voters. 50% of the rewards go to the node. So what will happen, or what I'm going to try and work towards, is tier 1 rewards. And it'll be split 50-50. And I'm still working on how I'm going to go about that, but what I'm going to utilize it for, but I guess I'll have to wait until I get to that point. So I'm kind of going along. I'm trying to get a little bit of more users on the IOST side. I think that there's a lot of potential here on the IOST side because it is going through the growing stages of how Tron went. So if Tron was going through that and the struggles early on that Tron went through with the DApps and just basically getting it out to users. I mean, remember at one point IOST was worth over 1 penny. It is, I think, a third of a penny right now. So, and a bull run might be on its way soon. So we probably, I'm looking at the angle where we should be prepared for a bull run in case it does happen. So I believe that it might be because of this halving. I'm not sure the price is still sticking around 7,000, but it hasn't really dropped. Normally it would have dropped already by, back down to the 5,000 range. So we'll see what's happening. But what I'm trying to do is at least just set myself up. I had IOST, still have IOST, and I'm still involved in a couple projects on the IOST side. So whatever funds I'm getting, I'm putting it right to the node. I'm gonna be looking to start compounding those rewards if I become, an eligible node to receive rewards. And with your help, that'll be help me get there faster. Thank you guys for paying attention to my channel, and hit that like button, subscribe button, and I'll be in touch.